So just like in the spring test room where we got new spells in Ravenwood, we're getting the same thing in the summer test room, just less spells than last time. So there is a new spell for each school in the current test room, and I wanted to run around Ravenwood and show you guys that because, I mean, hey, a free spell for your school once this update comes to live is always a good thing. So we're going to look through all these. I haven't even seen them yet. I know some of them. I know the Storm one gives a bubble, but not sure about all the other ones. And does Arthur Weathersfield have one for balance? No, we're going to have to go to the balance school in Krokotopia, but let's go ahead and start with Storm here. This one's definitely going to have it. Halston's definitely going to have the new spell for me. So you might as well learn these because when it does come out to Live Realm, you're going to get this spell for free if it's your school. So you can also learn it, the other school spells, with 1 training point, just like as usual. So here is the new Storm spell. Thunderman is the new 4-pip spell, 205 damage, and then it puts up the global, the bubble for 25% extra storm damage. So pretty cool. And you can get it level 45. Might as well just learn it. Why not? Why not take your free spell? And I think we'll cast this one because I want to see what it looks like. But yeah, Thunderman. All right. Got a bunch of them. So heading over to the ice school. Let's see what this one is. They could change these two because it is test round, but yeah, let's just go ahead and see what they have at least on the first day. So Frost Feather is the ice 4-pip spell, 135 damage, and also puts up the bubble. So any school that never got the hit and then put up the bubble, they're finally getting that. And for 4 pips, I mean, that seems pretty good. 4-pip spells are usually good. And that's the one that ice will get right there. I think there's also spell elements for these. Let's see. Yeah, there is. So just slight increases. This one only changes the damage. I'm sure it does the same thing for the ice one. You get 10 extra damage, 10 extra damage, and then, yeah, I mean, literally just 10 each time. So that's all you get. You can spend this many spell elements and get plus 40 extra damage on the Thunderman. Is that worth it? Depends how easy it is to get those spellments. If the only way to get them is from Beast Moon, then, and you like Beast Moon, then maybe you'll get them over time. But yeah, I feel like for most people, probably not that worth it. Okay, we've got so many fire spells, we need to switch to the other page. This one's a bit different because it's 6 pips for the Inferno Salamander, and it does 200 initial plus 630 over time. So actually pretty good. 6 pips for that, single hit, do the initial damage, and then have the big overtime. So kind of like that. Level 45 for that one. I think all these are probably level 45. So it's the end of the spells offered by each school. Past Elephant, you can get that one now. So that is the new spell for fire. Let's go ahead and Malorn's not gonna have the death one. You know, we got to go to Dworgen for that one. So let's check out the myth, see what Cyrus has for myth wizards. He is going to have Golem Taunt. This one I definitely haven't seen. 0 pips, command Golem minion to, I'm guessing, heal, right? So does that mean that the minion heals you? Or does it heal itself? I'm guessing it heals you, right? Like, why would it heal itself? I don't know. But, yeah. Command Golem minion to heal for 150. That would be one to test. That'd be cool to test. Unfortunately, I don't have a level 45 Myth Wizard, but yeah, that would be an interesting one. If you guys know how this one works, let me know, because I don't have a Myth Wizard to test that. But yeah, it's a super interesting spell. And out of all the spells so far, this is definitely like the one that's the most interesting to me. And it's obviously new because they made new art for it. So yeah, Golem Taunt. It's a new myth spell. So maybe that makes minions more viable. I don't really know. I mean, now you can delete your minion in battle. So they're making minions a little better. Still, I don't think you can, you know, pick the spells that your minion uses yet. But that's kind of, you know, starting to get there. Wait, Sprite Swarm. So Here's a level 45 life spell. You actually can learn Sprite Swarm as a spell now. 3 pips, initial 55 heal, and then 525 over 3 rounds. That's really good. It does way more than Unicorn, but of course it's doing over time to output that much healing, but I kind of like that. So the thing about these is I know a lot of these spells they're putting into Ravenwood and allowing us to learn it because of PvP, but this one is definitely viable in PvE for sure. The other one's probably, you know, you're only going to use it in PvP, but I mean, you might as well grab the spell if you only play PvE because they still could be useful at some point. And this one is definitely useful for life wizards. I would love to heal with this. You know, Sprite Swarm used to just be only item card. You barely use it because you can't enchant it, but now you can enchant it. So that makes it way better. Might actually use that as a heal. Plus my super outgoing heal gear, like I wonder how much it would do. But let's go ahead and see what Dworgen has for us. This one I actually did see, and I was surprised that they went with this spell. Though they changed it, it's not the original spell that you're about to see. So Dworgen has for us Monster Mash. 6 pips, 520, plus 190 if the minion has a charm. So I think that means the minion has to have a charm in order to do the extra damage. Obviously this one is more PvP focused because if the enemy has a blade, then you do the extra damage. This one kind of goes into the kind of effects that Beast Moon has, where certain things are added onto the spell if the enemies have blades, traps, or healing or whatever. So I like this, and I would like for them to go this route on more spells because they could be useful PvE and PvP. But yeah, there's Monster Mash. This spell used to beguile the target, and seems like they decided that that was a little too overpowered for the game. So, but you can enchant this, 6 pips, do extra damage with the blade. So yeah, overall it's a cool spell, and I'm glad they're actually making it learnable for Death Wizards. So you can get Monster Mash right there. So the final one is going to be Alhazared. Also, by the way, they added more Manders walking around in the Oasis now. There was one up there, I think, too. Oh yeah, he's like walking from the pyramid. So yeah, they added some new walking NPCs just to, I don't know, to add life to the area. So there are Manders walking there. I think there's a Mander walking up here. Yeah, there's a couple. So Manders just aimlessly walk around the Oasis. All right, Alhazared, what is the balance spell that you have? Let's see. Obsidian Colossus, of course. The thing about this spell is enemies have had this spell for the longest time, and it was annoying for players to deal with it because they could just give this to a boss or whoever, and they hit you with this, does balance damage, and then it puts up the weakness. So it's kind of annoying because hitting through that weakness is not always the best in PvE. And probably PvP, it's going to be useful too because, you know, 5 pips for some damage and the weakness on it. But yeah, that is the new balance spell for 45. So that one they decided to make 5 pips probably because the weakness is worth a little bit more. So those are the 7 schools, new spells. Let's go ahead and try out the one that I got. The Thunderman. Is it Thunderman? The Weatherman. Thunderman. 205. That's not an area over there, right? Yeah. Oh no, it is Hall of Champions. Let's go in the Hall of Champions. Haven't been in Krokotopia in so long. I forgot about this. I did put in. Okay, I have like no enchants. I did draw one though. 4 pips for the Thunderman. It's not going to be a new animation. I'm sure we've all seen this. Basically the spells that enemies have used for the longest time on us, we can finally use it ourselves and get the bubble. So last time we got a storm spell that put up the aura, and now we have one that does the bubble. Let's go ahead and wait for another pip. And we'll do Thunderman Part 2. Yeah, none of these spells are going to be new animations. All of them we've seen before. Enemies always use these. So nothing really new on the actual spell animations, but the effects are new. At least the storm one was new. Obsidian Colossus has always been in the game. And I think the ice one is completely new with the effect though, because ice has never had that. So that is going to do it for the new Ravenwood spell. So you can go grab once this comes to live realm. Might as well just get your free spell and use it if you want. For me personally, I just like collecting all the spells to make sure I have all of them on all my max level characters. So this is another 4-pip spell for Storm. We have Kraken, Queen Calypso, Thermite Golem was the other new one last time, and now Thunderman. We also had Stormwing last time, so there's the free Galvanic Field basically for casting that. Though 5 pips, it's kind of expensive, but yeah, that is the new spells. So let me know what you guys think of these. If you know what the Taunt Golem misspell does, let me know in the comments. But yeah, that is going to do it for this. So thank you guys so much for watching all my test room videos. If you enjoyed this one, please leave a like, subscribe for more. I'll see you all next time.